Miley Cyrus has always been a force of nature in the entertainment world, a performer who burst onto the scene as a teenager and evolved into one of the most authentic and boundary-pushing artists of her generation. Her portrayal of Hannah Montana, the dual-identity pop sensation on the Disney Channel series that ran from 2006 to 2011, catapulted her to global fame and shaped the cultural landscape for young audiences everywhere. As the show inches closer to its 20th anniversary in March 2026, Miley has opened up about the irreplaceable nature of her connection to the character, dismissing the idea of recasting the role in any potential reboot with a firm and heartfelt declaration. In a candid conversation, she stated unequivocally that there simply isn't room for a new Hannah, emphasizing that the original essence of the character is inextricably linked to her own journey. This sentiment isn't just nostalgia. It's a profound acknowledgement of how Hannah Montana wasn't merely a role but a transformative chapter that mirrored and influenced Miley's real-life evolution. The original series followed the adventures of Miley Stewart, a ordinary teen by day who donned a blonde wig and became the glamorous country pop star Hannah Montana by night, all while navigating the challenges of fame, family, and friendship. Miley, who was just 13 when filming began, infused the character with a relatable charm that resonated with millions of viewers. The show's catchy theme song, The Best of Both Worlds, became an anthem for duality, balancing one's true self with the personas we adopt in different spheres of life. Over 6 seasons, Hannah Montana amassed a dedicated fanbase, spawned hit albums, a feature film, and even a lasting impact on fashion trends like sparkly accessories and layered outfits. But for Miley, the magic of the show went beyond the scripts and sound stages. It was about the symbiotic growth she shared with her audience. She recalls looking out into crowds of 15-year-olds during her early tours, wide-eyed and full of youthful energy, and now gazing upon those same fans as adults, navigating their own complexities. This parallel progression, she explains, is a rare gift in the often transient world of celebrity, one that fosters a deep, enduring bond rather than fleeting admiration. Reflecting on this milestone, Miley expresses a desire to honor the longevity of that relationship, to celebrate not just the fictional world of Hannah but the real-world authenticity that emerged from it. The character, initially a fantasy of escapism, eventually outgrew its whimsical roots to become a reflection of Miley's own reality. What started as a story about a regular girl slipping into an extraordinary alter ego evolved into Miley's personal narrative of shedding the wig, literally and figuratively, to embrace her unfiltered self. This shift was seismic. Post-Hannah, Miley underwent a highly publicized transformation, experimenting with provocative music videos, bold fashion statements, and outspoken advocacy for personal freedom. Albums like Bangers and Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets marked her rebellion against the polished Disney image, yet even in those rebellious phases, echoes of Hannah's resilience lingered. Miley has often spoken about how the pressures of early fame tested her, leading to moments of rebellion that were as much about reclaiming agency as they were about artistic expression. But time, as it often does, brings perspective, and in recent years, Miley has circled back to Hannah with warmth rather than resentment, viewing her as a foundational ally rather than a constraining shadow. This renewed appreciation culminated in a prestigious recognition last year when Miley was awarded the Disney Legend honor, a testament to her pivotal contributions to the studio's legacy. At 33, with a career that spans music, acting, and philanthropy, she stands as a beacon for the very themes Hannah embodied: authenticity over pretense, growth through adversity, and the power of staying true to one's evolving identity. Her recent confirmation of engagement to musician Max Mirando adds another layer to this narrative, symbolizing a personal milestone that aligns with her professional reflections. Mirando, known for his work with indie rock bands like Lily, brings a grounded, creative energy to Miley's life, much like how Hannah's world balanced high-stakes glamour with everyday normalcy. Their relationship, kept relatively private amid Miley's high-profile career, underscores her commitment to nurturing genuine connections in an industry rife with superficiality. As Miley contemplates the 20th anniversary, she teases ambitious plans to commemorate the occasion, dedicating significant time to crafting a celebration that feels inclusive and meaningful. She poses rhetorical questions about how best to pay tribute to Hannah, hinting at events or projects that could bridge the past and present. This isn't about dredging up old episodes for profit but about creating a space for reflection and gratitude. In a recent appearance, she elaborated on the rarity of such long-term fan connections, noting how the show's themes of identity and aspiration continue to echo in her sold-out tours and chart-topping releases. Miley's current era, marked by the introspective Endless Summer Vacation album and collaborations with artists like Beyoncé on the Cowboy Carter project, shows a matured artist who honors her roots without being defined by them. The country-infused vibes of her recent work even nod to Hannah's origins, blending pop polish with raw, heartfelt storytelling. Delving deeper into her emotional archive, Miley recalls the 6 years spent breathing life into Hannah as an unparalleled honor. In a poignant tribute from a few years back, she likened the character to a rocket that launched her career skyward, forever altering her trajectory without ever letting her crash back to Earth. This metaphor captures the propulsion Hannah provided, thrusting a young girl from Tennessee into the stratosphere of stardom, while acknowledging the permanent altitude it afforded her perspective. Loyalty to that formative experience runs deep. Miley describes it as unwavering, a thread woven through every reinvention she's undertaken. From her ventures into acting with roles in films like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 as the voice of Mainframe to her activism with the Happy Hippie Foundation supporting LGBTQ+ youth and homeless communities, Hannah's lessons in empathy and performance underpin it all. Yet, the conversation around a reboot inevitably stirs debates about legacy and innovation. Hollywood is no stranger to revivals, think Fuller House or Girl Meets World, but Miley's stance suggests a protective instinct over commodification. She envisions honoring Hannah through lenses that amplify the character's growth arc, perhaps through special content that explores themes of midlife reinvention or intergenerational fandom. Imagine a retrospective special where Miley interviews original castmates like Emily Osment or Mitchell Musso, unpacking the behind-the-scenes magic and the personal tolls of child stardom. Or a concert event where she performs Hannah classics alongside her newer hits, symbolizing the best of both worlds in real time. These ideas aren't just speculative. They align with Miley's teased involvement in anniversary planning, promising something that feels organic rather than obligatory.